Hi guys. I apologize in advance for the video quality. I'm using my webcam off of my laptop. I just got the. I just want to make a video really quick. It's been a long time since I've made anything, and I will be making a proper video soon with my actual camera. But I wanted to make a like semi part two to my discussing Brockhampton video I made a while back because there's been a lot of stuff happening with Brockhampton as of late, and I was pretty excited. So initially, I rewatched my old video just to see what all I had said initially, and at the time, I was talking about like I made my own puppy compilation, and I was talking about technical difficulties and stuff like that. Well, not long after I made that video, puppy like leaked in its entirety. So we got studio quality versions of whatever puppy was supposed to be. I'll admit I actually was a little underwhelmed slightly because like most of the songs we'd already heard to some capacity, and a couple of the songs that we had that were floating around like leaked, um, like hurting my wrist wasn't even like on the album. So I did enjoy getting like breakfast in bed. That was cool because that I never knew there was, I saw that it was that little snippet that everybody had heard for the longest time, but like that being one of the longer songs, and you know, just getting to hear it after all that time. I mean, it's a band that's already been broken up for how many years, and you get to hear it. It's everybody's on it, and it's just super cool. You never think you're gonna hear that again. It's like when the Beatles put Now and Then together, right? It's like, oh my god, like they're all together, they're all singing on a song together. It's so cool. Um, so Puppy came out, and like that was it for a while. Like there's occasionally like new leaks that drop. There's a couple pages that I don't know if I've shouted them out before, but I want to shout out Natty and like Brockhampton Archive and like Brockhampton Edits. Like there's a bunch of channels that do like one, they upload some of the leaks so people can hear them, or they'll link them, be like, hey, here's where you can like hear them, download them, whatever. And then there's other people that are like, hey, like here will be like a snippet of a song that leaks, and they'll like either, make a remix of a current song that we already have, or they'll take like the different versions and make like a, final mix type of deal. There was a leak of of old news part two is what people were calling it. It really just sounds like a Merlin verse that was cut probably before the album came out for Roadrunner. I know I'm jumping around a lot. I'm sorry. Uh, but there's an edit on YouTube of the full track with that uh, missing Merlin verse, and I thought that was super cool. So just want to shout those guys out because without them, I would not be hearing a lot of this stuff. And I follow both of those channels, especially Natty and Brockhampton Archive, because they are the ones that are always putting up the leaks. And we got a few leaks around Christmas of last year. I'm filming this in July of 2025. Um, so it was Christmas of this past year, and we got like it was like two packs of leaks. Basically, it was like I think 6 or 7 songs. Some of them were like solo songs that Kevin had put out on his own, and then there were other tracks that were meant to be on the original seventh album, Ultraviolet, which eventually got scrapped and turned into TM. Some of the tracks got remixed and just repurposed for TM, and then of course Kevin went on to make the Family on his own. Um, so that was kind of cool to hear some of those songs, and again it was like never thought we'd hear any of that. Well, just a few days ago, another huge like mother load leak. Right, it was like I think it was like 40 tracks all leaked all at once, and we got Ultraviolet in its entirety, like the entire album leaked. It's unclear if the because there are a couple tracks sound very similar, like "Crucify Me" or not "Crucify Me." Sorry, that's not even on the album. um, what is it called? "Duct Tape" is on the album. I'm trying to remember now. Sorry, I should have like checked the track list before I started making this video. "Listerine," I think Animal, like those tracks sound almost exactly as they were on the final album. I think Duct Tape, like the beginning, sounds a little bit like they added some like reverb to Jabari's vocals, but other than that, it's the same song. But then there's other songs like FMG and Better Things or Better Things and Memories, where they sound completely different. Memories sounds different than The Leak slightly. There's a couple changes, but the other tracks that ended up on TM have completely different beats. FMG, Kevin's verse is the same, but Dom's is different. Matt's is different. So clearly at some point they made some changes. So it's like, did what we get was that like, okay, we already have these tracks ready and then we made changes for this version, or like at what point were these changes made? Did this leak after TM? Like maybe they were still making changes to Ultraviolet at that point, or was it way before? I'm assuming it's way before, and then they just was like, okay, well, we like this, we don't like that. I prefer all of the tracks that ended up on TM. I prefer the versions that we got on this Ultraviolet League. I think they have a lot more like just life and just more, energy to them. So just super cool. So if you are a Brockhampton fan and you are um, kind of, wanting some more new music to listen to, there's like at this point there's probably more unreleased music than there are like finished albums that they put out. There's a fan compilation called Texas Sunset: The Drive Home. I love that compilation. It's like just a very well made like track list. It takes tracks that leaked from like the Ginger era, the Technical Difficulties era, even maybe stuff they were working on during the Roadrunner sessions, and it puts it all together. So very cool. You can listen to that. You got Technical Difficulties, Puppies out there now. Um, and Ultraviolet now. So there's so much stuff that you could piece together. I mean, it's just insanity. My biggest complaint with all of this stuff is just why didn't they put it out? I don't know. I don't know if it was just a case of like either the label wasn't pushing them hard, or or like I guess not pushing them. I mean like supporting them, or if they just if somebody in the group oh, I don't like this track, or I don't like this thing, and then they just like could not come to some kind of a mutual agreement, and they just shelved or just scrapped the whole song project, whatever. I don't know, but whatever it is, it's unfortunate because like even though it's cool that Brockhampton fans can listen to this stuff, like the general public doesn't know about these leaked tracks, and some of these leaked tracks, like I'd make the case that some of them sound better than what we got, right? Like they have a track called Capri Sun that they leaked or that they teased for I think it was like the Ginger tour. It's got Dom, um, Merlin, and Denzel Curry, which is a super cool feature. And they never put that out, and I have no idea why. You listen to it and you're like, this is great, right? This is great. This could have been on Ginger. This could have been like an EP, something. And it's like, why didn't you put this out? Was it like a rights thing? Was it like did Denzel not approve his verse? Like I don't know. Even if they would have only put it out as mixtapes, even if a lot of this stuff was like, okay, we're making a mixtape to hype up our next album, that would have been huge, right? That would have kept them like so big, because like I feel like a lot of people probably think after the Saturation albums, for being real, a lot of people probably think that Brockhampton fell off. The Amir thing, they got a lot more like melancholy on their following albums, which I really enjoy. I like Iridescence. I like Ginger. I get why people don't, right? I get why, like the vibes were off, as the kids say, right? It wasn't the same band they fell in love with in 2017. But I don't know, man. I still like those later records, and it's a shame that so many people are never going to get to hear a lot of these songs. I hope someday either they regroup and decide, hey, let's put out a big compilation of all our stuff, or the very least someday be like, hey, here's a I don't know, a 7 CD box set where you get all these unreleased demos. Instead of saturation drafts, it's just the everything drafts, right? Because it'd be cool. It would be so cool for people to be able to hear this stuff because it's just, it doesn't deserve to just be shoved in a vault and never heard. It's a real shame. Uh, Unreleased music is just a real like shame because obviously like there's the case of like artists working on music and then they pass away and it's unfinished, right? And then there's also the case of like, okay, they work on this thing, they don't like how it turned out, or they're not proud of it, or they're not, it's not what they envisioned, you know. And say in Brockhampton's case, if they truly, for whatever reason, didn't enjoy some of this music that they made, or just it wasn't what they wanted, I can respect that, at the same time. But maybe it's also like the Michael Jackson effect, where he was very perfectionist, and you need somebody there to be like, hey, like this is great. Like I know you want it perfect, but this is great as it is. Like people would love this stuff. Like you know, so I know I'm rambling a lot. I'm sorry, but I just wanted to kind of talk about it a little bit because just insanity. Brockhampton insanity. So uh, I'll be back. I said I'll be back soon with a new video. I've been wanting to make some stuff lately. I've been kind of thinking about video ideas in my head. I just don't like. I don't edit, or I mean, I don't. It's not something I do a lot anymore. Make videos, so it's not like it feels like more of a chore to edit anymore and put them up. But at the same time, like once they're up, I'm excited to see if anybody, what people's thoughts are. So yeah. So way back later, guys. Thank you.